Hi Flosstube, I'm Sally. I'm StitchySally here on YouTube and also over on Instagram. Today is the 9th of October 2024 and this is Flosstube number 86. And this is start number 6, I think. So let's try and get past my introduction. A very warm welcome, whether you are a new or a returning viewer, it's lovely to have you here. If you are new and you like what you see, please do consider hitting the subscribe button and also the bell so that you know when I put up new content. And also if you could like my video as well, because apparently it does make a difference to the YouTube algorithm. So, what have I been up to in the last just under 2 weeks since I saw you last? I'm back to my Wednesdays. I have 2 finishes. I have a SAF, which is a start and a finish. I have a new start. I have some haul. And I think that's it, actually. Oh, I also have a couple of little giveaways as well. So my first finish is from Cottage Designs. And this is Hannah Brown 1905. Sorry, Heather Brown. Why do I keep saying Hannah? I do apologise, Deb. Keep getting it wrong. And I've been stitching this one here. So it's actually charted for Classic Colourworks, but there is a DMC conversion, so that's what I've been using. So there's... Sorry, they're a little bit of a mess, but you should be used to that from me by now. So I changed out the colours, the colour for the alphabet because it didn't show up on my fabric. So this is Heather Brown 1905. It is stitched on a 32 count Coffee Craft Fabrics from Megan's Super Sunday fabric sale, and Megan doesn't name my fabrics, so I have changed out the name and I have put in my grandma's name. Loved my grandma to bits. Sadly she died when I was 6, but loved her to bits. She was an absolutely wonderful woman. Well, I thought she was anyway. But yeah, she was absolutely brilliant. So that is my first finish. Absolutely love this. It was such a joy to stitch. So then my SAF, my start and finish, is from the same chart, and it's this one, Always in My Heart. So I'm going to start this one next on Monday, and I've got a plan for this. Whether I can make it work or not, I do not know. I'm going to have to see. Again, same threads, and again I have stitched it on the same fabric. And this one I've put the year 1925, so this one is dedicated to my mum. And I absolutely love that as well. It's really, really pretty. So that is my SAF. So the other one actually shouldn't take too long to stitch either. I think it's just going to be working out what I actually want to put on it for the personalisation. As I say, I have an idea, but whether I can actually make it work, I don't know. I may have to do some over one stitching, so we'll see. And then another finish is this one, which is Little House Needleworks My Sheep. And you may remember I was debating what to put in here instead of My Sheep, Hear My Voice. I do apologise. Yeah, my cough's not been so bad. Today I've dusted. I don't have dust allergy though, so... so these are the threads that I have used. I'm using DMC instead of the Classic Colourworks on the chart. There's a mixture of both DMC and Classic Colourworks, but I've subbed the Classic Colourworks for DMC. And this is a piece of fabric from a haul that I was given. It's not a Zweigart, it's much thinner than Zweigart. I think it's an off-white or something. So there we are. So I have replaced the wording with "My heart is home." And that is my finish. I don't know how I'm going to finish it off. I might just cut some card and mount it on card, or I might turn it into a drum. Not entirely sure yet. But I'm pleased it's finished. I got a bit sick of it, but I am really pleased with how it looks. I think it's an absolutely beautiful piece. And of course it has sheep, so what's not to love? You know, sheep. So I don't know whether I'm going to start anything new for my Friday night sheep stitch. I do this with my lovely friend Barb, Batty Bat 210 on Instagram. So I don't know whether I will start something new, or whether I will do a bit of secret stitching, or whether I'll just pick one of my whips and work on that for another evening. Not quite sure yet. So my new start. Let's go with my new start, which means showing you some haul now. So my Caterpillar cross stitch sub box came in on Thursday last week. So, and I know I think Lindsay the Cheshire Stitch, she showed it. So this is what I got in the box. Some pom-pom trim, a hoop, hot chocolates, and jingle bells, and some DMC metallic thread. I don't know whether I'll use that because I kind of fall out with metallic thread, but I might just combine it with the DMC to use it. So those are the contents, and also there was this. Where's my threads? Oh, they're there. So this kit. So you get the threads and the fabric in here, and this one is the reason why I signed up for the sub box. Whether I will keep with it, I'm not getting the next one. I have put it on pause for the next one. And those are the threads, all DMC threads. You get a 14 count navy Ada, which I do kind of wish I'd swapped it out, but I started it. So that's my start. It had to be started straight away. I want it finished for Christmas, hopefully. So it had to be started. But I do not like navy Ada. But I thought I'd persevere with it, because if it goes into my stash it just won't get used, so I'll just use it. So that's my new start and part of my haul. But I don't have to declare that on Stitch from Stash, because I've already declared it was paid for in October. So we'll move on to whips now. So my first whip is Blackbird Designs Loose Feathers Summer. And I actually purchased the 3 of these charts, this summer, autumn and winter. I purchased them while they were still out of print, got them for a really good price. And then I did consider not stitching them and selling the charts. Then I thought, no, you really, really wanted these, so just get on with it. So this is my Tuesday night Blackbird designs stitch with my lovely friends Barb, Batty Bat 210 and Mouse, Tales of a Stitching Mouse, both on Instagram. Those are my threads. I'm using the DMC conversion off the chart. And I'm stitching it, and I still can't remember the name because I could not remember the name last week. Like last time I filmed, I still can't remember it. I should have looked it up. I'm doing it 1/1 on 25 count something or other from stash. So that's where I'm at. It is very, very slow going with it being 1/1 on 25 count, and I must admit last week I considered scrapping it. But I'm not going to. I'm going to persevere. I'm going to keep going because it's beautiful. I really, really love it. So yeah, I think that's really pretty. I think I just need to knuckle down, really knuckle down, and get on with stitching. I do tend to waste time on my iPad, and it's not really good. Oh, that's just reminded me. Actually, I've forgotten to show something. I'll wait until I finish my whips and then I'll show them. And then my Wednesday stitch with several other lovely, lovely stitches is Barb Designs Dreaming Frida. Oops, sorry about the glare. Got my ring light on today. And this is for hashtag Barbara Anna Wednesdays, and I stitch along with lovely Sally of Flossy Sews and Grows. And where do I have it written down? I haven't got many notes this week. So, right. Audrey the Fancy Froggy, Debbie Ann 2018, Sue Walker 11, Sarah.mandla, Mia Missing in a Stitch, and Sarah Cross Stitch Sarah, and they will all be in the description box down below, whether it be their Instagram account or if they have a floss tube, that will also be linked. So yeah, this is the one that I am stitching. And I am using the called for DMC threads. Always love the colours in the Barbara Anna designs. And I'm stitching this on 32 counts vintage stone grey. And there she is. And isn't she beautiful? I just love her. She's absolutely gorgeous. I did have to unpick some bits. Story of my life at the moment, I think, as you will see with other ones. But yeah, she's coming on really, really beautifully. Just love her. I've got bits filling on her face, as you can see. So there is still a fair bit to do on her, but I do have plans for when she's finished, which I will talk about. Plans. Just pop everything away. I know I don't have much to show, but I do like to put it all away as I go along. Might end up in a bit of a mess if I don't. And then my Saturday stitch. Where's my thread? Is with my lovely friend Lainey, who is Lainey Main on Instagram, and I'm stitching these stockings. This is the one that I'm doing at the this is the one that I'm doing at the moment. The wrong one. I've already done this one. And last time I know I said I was stitching mine 1/1 and they should, no, I was stitching mine 2/2 and they should be stitched 1/1. No, they shouldn't. It actually says 1/2, but I'm stitching mine 2/2, except for this one because I'm using a sulky. So that is sulky 1169. So my plan is to stitch all 5 of these stockings. So I started this one over here and hoping that I can get at least 3 more on this piece of fabric. So this is 32 count Vintage Country Mocha Even Weave, and that's what I've got done so far on this one. So what I'm going to have to do, because I'm using all one shade of red, I'm going to have to do some back stitching on the windows and the door, because otherwise it won't look right. It won't even look like it's got a door. So I shall just back stitch in maybe a darker red or a grey or something like that. So try and get as many as I can on this piece of fabric. Gosh, it's going really, really dull. I think it's going to rain. And then my final whip is my absolute favourite, although there was a little bit of cussing going on when I picked this up on Sunday. And that is Long Dog Samplers the Pilgrim. And I'm stitching this with 3 stitch alongs. So there's hashtag My First Long Dog Sal, which is hosted by Amanda Alba Stitcher. And then there is also Let's Get the Dogs Out Sal, which is hosted by lovely Elaine, Ellie Welly Stitcher. And then again, I don't know who started this one, hashtag Long Dog Sampler Sunday. I've got my scissors out. Why did I get my scissors out? Scissors where? So I'm using Anchor Black, Old World Red, Carrie's Creations for the wording, and then DMC White. Okay, not sure why that's there. DMC White for the back stitch on the black. If there's any black stitch on the black, yeah, you get me, don't you? So this is on a 20 count Balana. I think it's an off-white or antique white or something like that. It didn't actually have a name on it. And that's where I'm up to. So I finished page 5, started page 6. I did think I'd finished, I thought I'd finished page 5, but then I'd missed a little bit of this border out down here. And I don't know if you can see here where I had a visit from the frog, because I can't count apparently. So I managed to get all that unpicked. I think there was about 3 quite long rows, and I will put it back in either before I pick it up again on Sunday, or I'll do it then. But yeah, I love it, absolutely love it. And I am very, very tempted by another long dog that has just been released recently called The Jaws of Hell. But I already have another long dog in my stash, so I need to do this one, do the other one, and then maybe consider getting The Jaws of Hell. I keep saying I'm not doing biggies anymore, or not doing as many biggies anymore. I have ones in my stash that I really, really want to do, but just not buy any more to do because I'm just running out of space to hang them. So that is all of my stitching, and we're 19 minutes in. That's good. Right, plans. So once I have finished Dreaming Frida, Mia, who is Creepy Stitcher on Instagram, she is doing a Barbara Anna Christmas sal. She's stitching the Christmas tree that was Nitka Moscow, available at Nitka Moscow as a kit, and Barbara Anna has released it on her Ko-fi coffee shop as a PDF. So I'm going to join Mia with either Holy Night, which was in PMPS Christmas Winter, and I can't see the year on it because it's right in the dark bits. So either that one or Christmas Ride, which was from the 2020 Christmas Winter issue, or Through the Woods, which was in the 2016 Christmas Winter issue. So one of those. It's probably going to be that one. And the hashtag for that is Barbara Anna for Xmas 2024. So if you want to go and have a look at Mia's Instagram, I'll try and remember to put her Instagram handle down below. So yeah, it's probably going to be this one. And then other plans. I'm going to join Sally at Flossie Sews and Grows and Sarah at Sew Me Sarah with this one. It's Plum Street Samplers Home for Christmas. I've loved this one for ages and never bought it, so I thought I'm going to get it and join in with them. I've done this is part of their Fun for 50 sal, which all of you will probably already know. They've been doing 50 new starts for their 50th birthday, and they're amazing. The pair of them, they've done so many new starts. They're nearly at their 50, which is absolutely fantastic. And it's been a pleasure to watch their floss tubes with all their new starts and everything. It's just been fantastic. So yeah, they are starting this one on the 25th of October. I don't know whether I'll start it on the 25th or whether I'll start it after that. I'm going to see how I go with other bits and pieces. But this is the first one that I'm doing with them both. I've done one with Sally. I did Garden of Dreams with Sally, and I did Bluebird Sampler with Sarah. So I'm looking forward to doing this one with both of them. So that was part of my haul. So those are my plans. Other than those, I mean, I don't know whether I'll get to starting the Barbara Anna for Xmas 2024 this month or whether it'll be next month. But Mia's planning on doing it right up to Christmas. So that's what I'll be doing as soon as I've finished Dreaming Frida. So other than that, it'll just be getting on with what I'm already stitching, possibly some secret stitching. Well, there will be some secret stitching as well, actually. I do need to do more secret stitching. Right, while I remember, before I show you the rest of my haul, I'm going to show you these that I should have showed you in the beginning. So my lovely friend Lainey, I just need to find it, had a birthday. So no, I don't want to do that. So I stitched, I think it's called, I can't remember what it's called now, For My Dear Friend from My Heart Is No, A Heart Remembers by Blackbird Designs. So that's that. I don't know whether you can see that very well. I was really upset because I decided to do the lace trim, and unfortunately when I was sewing it up I didn't realise I'd caught it, and I didn't want to unpick it because I knew I'd ruined the stitch piece, didn't have time to stitch anything else, but thankfully Lainey loves it. She told me off. She told me off for fretting. So yeah, that's what I stitched for Lainey. And I also sent her some thread drops and ring bling from Pretty Little Thread Keeps. And it was also my lovely friend Dawn, Frosty X stitch. It was her birthday in September, and this is what I stitched for her. So it's another Yasmin's Made with Love to my friend, and I stitched this one in Weeks Dye Works Purple Majesty because Dawn loves purple, and I popped some ruched ribbon around it. It has a 2024 charm on the back and a Made with Love charm on the front. And I'm really, really, really happy with Dawn's reaction to that one, and it cheered her up. So that tick. Right, so the rest of my haul. So again, no need to declare this time on Stitch from Stash because it was all paid for in August, and it's my Needlework Marketplace order that I did with Fabrics by Crafti Kate. There was quite a few people doing market pre-orders, but Kate had everything that I'd got my eye on, so I went with Kate. So I got Puntini Winter Animals Trio 2024. Fell in love with this as soon as the designer was putting up sneak peeks. Absolutely love it. It's gorgeous. And then I got Silver Creek Samplers Herb, which stands for Hold On Pain Ends. I might just do the blue right across instead of doing those bits. I just love this. I just absolutely love this. And we all need some hope from time to time, don't we? So yeah, got that one. And then this one, which is Counting Puddles. Snowflake Sheep Ornament. Love this. And Lee showed this, Creative Lee. I watched her on whatever day I watched her, Sunday I think. Yeah, and she showed this. Absolutely love it. And it's actually charted for Treen Waste Silks, which I don't have, so it'll get stitched in DMC. And then lastly, I got Yasmin's Made with Love Stag Quaker. Absolutely love this. Another one, as soon as I saw it, fell in love with it. And I have the Raven Quaker and the Peacock one as well. No idea when I'll get around to stitching them. Love this fabric that it's stitched on. I'm not too sure yet what I'm going to do, whether I'm going to get fabric from the same place that I got it for. Well, actually I didn't get it, somebody bought me it. Jess bought me it for Christmas. For the Raven, the one that I got for the Raven, which was a fabric flare one. I don't know whether to get something from Fabric Flare so that they're sort of the same, because all dyers' fabrics are slightly different, aren't they? So I don't know yet. I might get something from Fabric Flare for it. So that is everything. That's my haul and the lot. So I'll just do a really quick life update. My cough's not been so bad actually. Today's been the worst day, but I was at my husband's auntie's yesterday, didn't wear a mask, and as I say, I've dusted here today and I'm coughing a little bit more than I have been, but my blood tests show that I do not have a dust mite allergy, so go figure. Everything was clear apart from one thing, which is a fungus allergy. so I don't really know. I mean, I know I'm allergic to penicillin. I cannot take penicillin, so that's like a fungus, isn't it? Like a mould. So, well, it is. It's not like it is. So yeah, I need to go back and see what he says. But I'm just at the stage now where I just sort of think, let's just forget it. I'll just get on with it and hope it goes eventually, because it has been a lot better over the past couple of weeks. So I'm just going to need to remember to wear a mask, I think, and when I'm in sort of dusty, damp, because at my husband's auntie's it is dusty, it is damp, and we did find some mould on our clothes in one cupboard. So yeah, so I don't know, I'm just gonna have to see what happens. Yeah, still clearing out at my husband's auntie's. We've done a lot, there's still a lot to do, but 97 years worth of stuff. And you're packing things, you're looking at stuff to pack it away to either take to the charity shop or whatever, and then you realise it's damaged, so they're not going to want it, so you end up having to throw it in the bin, which is a shame really, but we can't really do anything else with it. So yeah, my husband gets upset now and again. We'll find something that he just remembers something and he gets upset, so which is understandable, absolutely understandable. So yeah, we'll just keep going and trying to get stuff done a bit at a time. So I think that is, oh no, it's not everything, is it? I was going to do a little giveaway. This is this is because I haven't made a lot of notes. So I made 1,500 subscribers. Yay! Can you believe it? I actually got there at last. Thank you so much to everybody who subscribed after my last floss tube. I think at the moment I'm at 1,502. It keeps going up a little bit and then it goes down a little bit. So I did consider not doing a floss tube this time, just in case I went below 1,500. But I think I'm still there. Let's just have a check. I'm at 1,502, so we'll do a little giveaway. So these are not new to me. Oh, I don't have a pen, so I'm going to have to try and remember. Just bear with me a minute. Sorry about that. I knew if I didn't write my word down, I wouldn't remember it. So the first one that I would like to give away is Hands On Designs Pumpkin Spice Farm. And if you could use the word pumpkin for this one, please. Pumpkin. I'll just write that down so that I remember. And then I also have Hands Across the Sea Samplers, Memories of the Past. It's quite a thick booklet. I was going to stitch this one, but it's another biggie and I'm just running out of room. I'm going to have to give up stitching before much longer, I think. Oh, God forbid if I had to do that. So if you would like to win this one, if you could use the word memories. So please don't use the word giveaway or free or anything like that in your comment, because we don't want the bots to pick up on it. And if you could be over 18 so I can ask for your postal address, and please UK only. Our postal prices are going up again. I think it's this month, not entirely sure. I think it's only for first class, but and I only use second, but it's expensive enough as it is already. So if you could use memories for this one, pumpkin for this one, and UK only, please. So that is everything now. Maybe I should start again and make sure I do that earlier, so that because if you've switched off when I was talking about yeah, talking about personal stuff, you might not see the giveaway, but I will know. If nobody enters the giveaway, I'll know that you've switched off before. Right, I am going to go now because you are probably sick of me. Just feels like this floss tube has been an absolute mess today, but anyway, never mind. So I will hopefully see you in a couple of weeks' time. So that will be around the 23rd. Yeah, 23rd, I think. So take care, everybody. Enjoy every single stitch, and thank you so much for coming back each time. And if you're new, thank you so much for coming back and visiting with me. Take care, everybody. Bye.